The Voice crowns a new champion. Gina Miles wins Season 23. The Season 23 finalists include Gina Miles, Grace West, D. Smooth Noivas, and Sorrel. Miles was crowned the winner of Season 23 of The Voice on Tuesday night, making coach Niall Horan a first-time winner. After host Carson Daly announced the winner, Horan ran up to the stage and gave Miles a big hug, and she stood in shock. Horan, 29, joined the show this season and is set to return for Season 24. Earlier in the night, Miles performed Billy Joel's New York State of Mind with Horan. The 18-year-old singer beat out Teen Blake's Grace West and Noivas, Team Chance's Sorrel, and Team Kelly's D. Smooth. Gina Miles, 19, opens up about feeling emotionally drained ahead of Voice finale. Exclusive. The singer grew up in Paxton, Illinois, and later moved to Sacramento, California to pursue a career in music. Miles, who released her first ep, Who Are You, in 2022, quickly caught the judges' attention during her battle round performance of Bon Iver's Skinny Love on Monday night. Ahead of the finale, Miles told people she wanted to make the best of her experience during the last show. "I'm going to live it up no matter what happens, because to me, it's not about winning. It's just about the experience as it's come along," she said at the time. "For me, I never thought I would make it this far, but I did," she added. "I want to be living my best life." To celebrate Blake Shelton's final season, several familiar faces returned to the show, including Camila Cabello, Jennifer Hudson, Nick Jonas, John Legend, and Adam Levine, who all previously coached alongside Shelton on The Voice. Dolly Parton, Usher, Gwen Stefani, Nick Jonas, to make special appearances on The Voice season finale. More special appearances by past coaches included Gwen Stefani, Usher, Pharrell Williams, and Dolly Parton, who was previously a mentor. The lights dimmed, the crowd fell silent, and the stage at The Voice was set for its crowning moment. As the final chords of the season's last performance echoed through the studio, anticipation reached its peak. After weeks of intense competition, raw talent, and electrifying performances, Gina Miles stood center stage, a young vocalist whose journey to this moment had captivated millions. When the announcement came, Gina Miles is the winner of Season 23. The room exploded in cheers. The small-town girl with the big voice had defied the odds, becoming The Voice's latest champion. A season like no other. Season 23 of The Voice will go down in history as one of its most thrilling and unpredictable. From the blind auditions to the live shows, this season showcased not just an array of extraordinary talent, but also a deeply emotional journey for each of the contestants. Among the 48 hopefuls who vied for the title, few stood out quite like Gina Miles. From her first audition, it was clear that she had something special, a rare combination of vulnerability, strength, and an ability to connect with the audience on a visceral level. At just 19 years old, Gina brought a fresh perspective to the competition. Hailing from Paxton, Illinois, a town of fewer than 5,000 people, Gina's voice seemed to transcend her small-town roots, filling the stage with a rich, haunting quality that was impossible to ignore. What made her performances so mesmerizing was her ability to blend a delicate vocal tone with raw emotion. Whether she was performing a slow ballad or tackling an upbeat pop song, she left an indelible mark on everyone who heard her. The journey to victory, Gina's rise to victory, was no fluke. Her journey on The Voice was marked by hard work, dedication, and an uncanny ability to adapt to the pressures of the competition. It all began with her blind audition, where she performed Katy Perry's The One That Got Away. Her performance was nothing short of spellbinding, and within seconds, the coaches were reaching for their buttons. All four chairs turned, but it was Niall Horan, the Irish heartthrob and former member of One Direction, who won her over with his pitch to guide her through the competition. Under Niall's mentorship, Gina flourished. Week after week, she tackled a diverse array of songs that showcased her versatility as an artist. One of the most defining moments of her journey came during the knockout rounds, where she performed Chris Isaak's Wicked Game. The haunting melody and her ethereal vocal delivery left both the audience and judges stunned. Her ability to convey deep emotion with such nuance became her trademark and earned her a place among the frontrunners. As the live shows progressed, Gina's fanbase grew exponentially. Her rendition of Ja's Elastic Heart during the top 10 performances was particularly memorable. The intensity and control she exhibited showed a maturity beyond her years, earning her a standing ovation from the coaches and rave reviews from viewers across social media. Every performance felt like a new chapter in her journey, and with each passing week, it became increasingly clear that Gina had what it took to go all the way. Facing fierce competition, however, the road to victory was far from easy. Season 23 was packed with incredible talent, and Gina faced stiff competition from the other finalists. From soulful crooners to powerhouse belters, each contestant brought something unique to the table. Fellow finalist D Smooth, a fan favorite known for his smooth R&B vocals, gave Gina a run for her money in the final weeks. His performance of Alicia Keys's Fallon was a showstopper, and many believed he had the edge going into the finale. But Gina remained focused, never allowing herself to be rattled by the mounting pressure. Her ability to stay calm under the spotlight and deliver consistently strong performances set her apart from the rest. In the final performance episode, she chose a bold, emotionally charged song, Labyrinth's Jealous, which left the audience in tears. Her ability to pour her heart and soul into the performance made it one of the most talked about moments of the season. In Mentor's influence, much of Gina's success can be attributed to the strong mentor-mentee relationship she developed with Niall Horan. Niall's own experience in the music industry, from his time in One Direction to his solo career, gave him a unique perspective on how to guide Gina through the competition. He understood the importance of authenticity and often encouraged her to stay true to her own style, even when it meant taking risks. Throughout the season, Niall's belief in Gina never wavered. In interviews, he spoke of her incredible ability to tell a story through song and her natural gift for connecting with people. He pushed her to dig deeper into the emotional core of her performances, and it was this mentorship that allowed Gina to evolve into the artist she is today. When Gina's name was announced as the winner, Niall's pride and joy were palpable. Their hug on stage symbolized not just a victory, but the culmination of months of hard work and mutual respect. The moment of victory, the grand finale of The Voice Season 23, was nothing short of spectacular. The final showdown between Gina and D Smooth had the audience on the edge of their seats. Both finalists delivered breathtaking performances, but in the end, it was Gina's emotional resonance and vocal prowess that tipped the scales in her favor. When host Carson Daly announced, "Gina Miles is the winner of Season 23, the crowd erupted in applause, and confetti rained down from the ceiling. Gina was visibly overwhelmed, tears streaming down her face as she clutched the microphone. For a girl from a small town in Illinois, this was the dream of a lifetime, and she had just achieved it on one of the biggest stages in the world. In her tearful acceptance speech, Gina thanked her family, friends, and of course Niall Horan, who had been with her every step of the way. She also expressed her deep gratitude to the fans who had supported her throughout the competition, noting that their belief in her had been the fuel that kept her going during the most challenging moments. A bright future ahead as The Voice's newest champion, Gina Miles now has the world at her feet. Her victory has opened doors to a promising future in the music industry, and there's no doubt that she will seize every opportunity that comes her way. With her unique voice, passion for storytelling, and a dedicated fan base, Gina is poised to make a lasting impact in the music world. Her journey on The Voice may be over, but for Gina Miles, this is just the beginning. Season 23's champion has shown that dreams really can come true with a little bit of talent, hard work, and the courage to be yourself.